Hey everybody, this is Dean and welcome to Photo Blue. Today I thought I'd do a quick tutorial on using generative AI in Photoshop to do context-aware touch-ups. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over here to this icon, and usually it will look like this. It will look like a bandage of some sort, but there are a couple other different icons in this group. So depending on what you've been using before, it might be one of these other icons. So just be aware of that. It's the one below the eyedropper. So we're going to select content aware. It's content aware move tool is what they call it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw around the area that I want to be replaced. So now that I've drawn around that area, I can go to Generative Fill. Now I can try to just generate right here, but I'm going to tell it, I'm just going to put a one-word description, in this case, a wall, because I want this wall to be extended. So I want there to be a wall here, because that's what would have been here if my hand weren't in the way. So let's generate it, and it will just take a few seconds to a minute or whatever to generate that. That looks pretty good right there, but if we go over here to the right, you'll see that we have a couple of different choices over here, or we can just click on these arrows and go through them. Now if we didn't like them, we could generate again by hitting generate again. But actually, this one right here looks pretty darn good to me right here. So I'm going to keep that because that looks very natural. Now, the other thing I want to do is, let me move this over here a little bit. There's this red thing here. I don't know what this is, but it's kind of in the way. So let's get rid of that as well using the same method. We'll draw around it. We'll go Generative Fill. We could try generating something blank without any description. Let's try that and see how well it does. Wow, that came out perfect. The other thing we could have tried is we could have tried plants or foliage if we had any trouble. If we go over here and look at the other selections, or we can just click through here, they all look actually pretty good without any description at all. So you can try it both with or without a description to see which works better for you in different circumstances. But as you can see, this photograph came out really nice. Now, if we want to look at what it looked like before, we can take off the layers there. So this is what was there before, which is very distracting and it ruins the photograph. And so we can add back in the areas that it created for that, and it totally fixes the problem that we had with the photograph. So that's how you use generative AI to retouch sections of a photograph in Photoshop. I'm Dean, and this has been Photo Blue, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like.